I really have to explain the joke? Somebody look it up. Okay, whoa, buddy. What the fuck did you expect? I always like to have a portion of my show where I ask the crowd, is there anything that I haven't talked about tonight that you'd like for me to talk about? Yes. The Great Replacement Theory. You're gonna have to explain this to me a little bit, just because I've heard about it a few times and I don't know if I fully understand what it means in the broad sense, because if you're talking about it here, I've heard about it in the United States. Is it also it's a global theory, okay? And does it have to do with immigrants? Okay, then I know what you're talking about. So the Great Replacement Theory is that immigrants are, there's some kind of massive conspiracy to replace white people with immigrants at every level. Like, my question is, then where do the white people go? Like, what? Okay, if immigrants are taking all the jobs, does that mean white people at that point just won't work? But will they still be getting benefits? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't sound that bad. White people just kicking back and getting benefits while all the people of color work? Dude. Sounds like plantation times all over. Actually, I was in London last night, and slavery came up as a topic, and a woman in the crowd was like, "Well, we ended ours first." I was like, "Yeah, you also started it first. Don't play that play that game with me." That's like if you give me syphilis, and then I'm out there giving other people syphilis, and you take the medication first. You're like, "Well, I cured myself first." Like, you gave me syphilis, and we're both still assholes who gave people syphilis. It's a great analogy. But yeah, the Great Replacement Theory, it's interesting. It's interesting that we're worried about that more than AI. You know what I mean? Because that's, for people of color who are, currently taking jobs of white people, we're worried about AI coming and taking jobs. So it's like, grass is always greener on the other side. I wish I was white and worried about actual people taking my job. We got to worry about robots. And then the AI, what are they worried about? You know what I mean? They're worried about newer additions taking their job. They're worried about software updates. That's all we are to these white people, is a software update. Like, listen, I like to have sympathy for people, and if you're white and you're, worried that someone's going to take your job, it doesn't make sense to me that you would be worried that they're going to take your job because they're from another culture, in as much as they're going to take your job because they're going to work harder at it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Great Replacement Theory makes sense if you're worried about people replacing you who are going to work harder. At that point, you just work harder than the people who you're worried about replacing you. And that's why with AI, it's f***ing hopeless, because AI can work infinitely faster than all of us. So really, at the end of the day, that's when I think all these race wars are going to end, when the robots come. When the robots come and we have to fight for our lives. Fuck that. It's not, are you white, black, or brown? It's like, it's either us or the robots. I already know the end. I know who wins. It's the robots. So, enjoy these race wars while you can. These are the fucking. We're gonna look back on this one day when our organs are being harvested in the metaverse. Okay, we're gonna look back on this and be like, man, I miss race wars. Dude. What else?
Being an ethnic minority in a Western country.
Being an ethnic minority in a Western country. Replace it. Didn't we just talk about that? Being an ethnic minority. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. In the United States, we're always like, our Republican politicians are always like, look what's happening in Europe. Look what's happening in Europe. They're gonna do it here. Like, what's happening in Europe? Like, they're baking a lot of baked goods. Is there any country in Europe that actually has a substantial, very significant rise in an ethnic minorities population? And I mean, I'm talking 5 to 10 percentage points. France. Okay. So and who is it? Algerians. Oh, what a surprise! It's literally just like Britain complaining about Indian and Pakistani people. It's like, what the fuck did you expect? You literally took fleets of ships over to a part of the world that was not near yours. You fucking put your flag down. You colonized. You said, our objective is to exploit the resources and get these people to act as much as possible like us. Flash forward, they show back up at your door. They're like, we're back. What the did you expect? You taught them how to be you. Of course they're going to come back to your house and be like, hey, I'm ready. Great. So Algerians taking over France. Sorry to say, I'm for that. I'm for that. I'm for that. I'm for that. All right. Anything else?
Far-right leader compared herself to MLK.
Here in France?
Yeah. She was condemned to stealing 4 million euros from the European Parliament.
Oh, wow.
Conference afterwards, after she was fined, and she said she was persecuted like Martin Luther King.
Wow. Wow. You sure it was Martin Luther King and not just Martin Luther? So, okay. So, far-right leader, what's the party called? One person. One person, please. What is it? National Rally? Okay, the national, and then there's an abbreviation for it? Okay. I'll let you do it. So there, and that is, as far as we know, well, it's maybe not the furthest of right parties, but it's the far right party that has the biggest backing, maybe, in France. She's actually a member of parliament?
Yes.
She's a member of parliament. And how many parliament members does this party hold seats? How many parliament members do you have total? 500. And then how many does this far right party have seats? Like over 200? Over 100. 100. 1 out of 5. I'll tell you what. When a far right party holds 1 out of 5 of your seats, it ain't that far right. Okay, it's pretty. Your country's kind of averaging to that. Sorry to break it to you. How many other major parties are there? 3. It's complicated, but if we're talking about parliamentary seats, who has the most seats?
Nobody.
Okay, guys. Let's act like adults here, okay? I can count, okay? Unless they all have an equal number of seats, one motherfucker has more seats, okay? That's how numbers work, all right? Sorry to break it to you. You can't just write off your politics. Well, they all have the seats. They all have... Well, nobody has them. I don't know. I can't count. There's so many. There's so many seats. Which one?
The group who had the more seats at the last election, they weren't called for the government. That's the problem in France for 1 year.
Macron did a coup.
A coup d'etat. And I'm assuming it works so the majority, the party that has the majority seats, they are basically in charge, right? No? Like, not so fast, American. You do not understand us. You need an absolute majority. And so because there is no that right now, it's just free for all. You're like, we have no government right now. And that's what? Oh, so for the first time, your president is ignoring the results of an election. Yeah, sounds very familiar, yeah. That's been like the last 3 elections in my country. You're saying technically there's no majority party right now, there's no party in charge, but theoretically one of them has the most seats. I would just like to know which one that is. That's all. I'm really not trying to bug you guys all night about this. I would just like to know who numerically. It's the far right one? No. Somebody had. It's a coalition, so there's several parties within the. Okay. I see the technicality that we're hung up on. Okay. So let's start by counting coalitions as a unit. Okay. So the coalition of the left has the most seats, but Macron, he what? He refused to give them the ministry. Why is that? Because he what? He can't. He can't legally, or he can't. He can legally, but he refuses to because he's busy. I have too many things going on. I can't choose one of you right now. Just do your thing. What? Yeah. He should have done it. Should have. That's a great standard to measure your leaders by. Should have. Very depressing. Okay. So. Yes. He called for the election. And then the election happened. It didn't work out the way he wanted it to. So he's like, actually. So basically, your form of government right now is hold that thought. The left are pro-Palestine? The entire coalition? Okay, whoa, buddy. Whoa. We're not living in the dream world yet. So like the Liberal Party averages to like a liberal Zionist, right? Right, more or less. But within, there's a handful of left parties. How many? You say 4 or you say 1? There's 2. 4, 2, 4, 4, 2, 4, 4, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4, 2, 4, 4, 2, 2, 2, 4, 4. I feel like we're on a recurring algorithm right here. 2, 2. So it's 4. It is 4. It's been. I see more 4s in the hand. So there is about 4 parties, and within that coalition, is there one of those parties that really is the majority? Yes. And which one is that? The which one? Elephant? Y'all are Republicans? What's that? Can you just give me letters to, yeah, what was that? The Greek letter phi. I'll work with that. So that's yours? L? LFI. Nailed it. LFI. LFI. They spelled life incorrectly. LFI. Okay, good. That's why I thought elephant. That makes sense. Okay, I'm not just hearing things. So LFI is it holds the majority of seats within this Democratic coalition. Approximately how many seats does LFI have? 80, which is still less than the far right party. Okay, and then outside of this leftern coalition that has 4 parties within it, the majority having 80 seats, you have this far right party, and then what? And then Nepo Baby, is that the party's name? Are they just like really? Are they just really like on the nose about it? They're like, we're Nepo Babies, all of us. Well, what? That's it. There's like the right, the center right, and how many seats do they have? About the same as the far right. Somebody look it up, dude. I've been up here asking the same question for 20 minutes. Just pull out Google and give me a numerical answer. It's about what? About similar. Oh, okay. So the biggest party within the center right coalition also has about 80, but the center right coalition has 100. Oh, it has 80. Oh, okay. So literally, it sounds like the singular party with the most seats is the far right party. Yes. And so the leader of this far right party got caught stealing, embezzling money from Parliament, from the European Parliament. Well, I'm for that. But stealing, basically embezzling money from the European Parliament, and got called out for it. 4 million? That's not that much. 4 million, 4 million. Yeah. So 4 million euros, right? And basically got called out for it. She's convicted, like actually of crime. And she's banned from running for president for 5 years. Wow. The great replacement theory is real. But what? MLK, so, and Martin Luther King Jr., right? The same one that I'm familiar with, right? She said, wow, convicting me for taking this money from the European Union?
No, she's saying that it's a coup from the left, and that the justice system in France is from the left, and then they are like stopping her from
Yeah, yeah. And she said, is she denying that she did this, or is she? Oh, she's saying, she's like, I never seen that money. They're saying no. Is she denying or is she not denying? She's saying I maybe saw the money. Maybe I took so what? Maybe I took the 4 million. Okay. She's like, maybe I took the 4 million, but you know what? I have a dream. I have a dream that French Parliament members will not be judged by the name of their political party, but by the number of seats they hold in Parliament. Better keep away from a window, for a balcony. All right. So that happened. What else? Yes, you have a question, yes.
You mentioned Michael Moore, but you didn't mention...
I mentioned Michael Moore? Oh, Macklemore. It's like, I did not bring up the director, Michael Moore, once during this entire show. I like what he says, but I did not bring him up. Okay, Michael Moore. But not DJ Khaled. Yeah, I wonder why I did that. She's like, you did not give credit to the great DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled, he's not even worth bringing up anymore. Dude he's Palestinian by blood, and literally has mentioned it maybe a couple times in his career, but since the genocide of these last few years, not one statement. He even appeared on Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, and they brought out maklouba, famous Palestinian dish, and they're like, oh, we brought your favorite dish. He's like, oh, maklouba. They're like, what is it called? He's like, maklouba. Didn't even mention that it was Palestinian. And then they just watched him devour it right there. He's like, oh, maklouba. And it was just so stupid. And like for a while, he had to disable comments on his Instagram because everybody was so pissed at him. Like he would just post a video of him eating in front of his kids, and people would just comment, you fat talk about Palestine. Like it was really bad. But anybody, people should just know we've disowned them, and there will not be another one. Anything else?
One more for the road. How badass our Yemeni brothers are.
Yeah. You know what? Not even one more for the road, one more for the seas, my friend. Okay. That was really good. One more for the seas. Okay? The boat. One more for the boat. Yeah, well, really? If I said boat, it would have made more sense to you? One more for the road. The road is the thing the car drives on. Okay? One more for the seas, where the ships sail on the Red Sea. Do I really have to explain the joke? I'm gonna have to record this, put it on YouTube, explain it to TSA next week. What the What's that? Yes. Yeah. Oh, Macron? He's recognizing Palestine, but not his own government. I mean, if it works, it works. That's how much in political gridlock he is. And he's like, oh, you know what? I'm going to recognize Palestine. Because she got convicted? Oh, he can't. He has to distance himself from them. So now he's like Mr. Free Palestine. Wow. Yeah, what language? He's like, you know what? I could. He's like, oh, if I could, maybe I could recognize Palestine. Well, not surprising. But Macron, how long is he in power for, technically? So forever, basically. What party is he part of? No party. He's in no party. He's not fun. Nobody invites him to parties. He's not party animal at all. He's the center right. Well, that's kind of what he favors, right? He's the right. But he created his own party for himself. Macron, party of one. He what?
His party had the same initials as his own name.
Oh, really? EM? Huh. So that's funny, because his party's name is EM, and that's kind of what he does to stall when he can't make a decision. He's like, I could recognize Palestine. All right, one last one, because I can sense people are getting. The fall of capitalism. Well. You really saved the best for last, didn't you? What a great way to end the show, too. Now, we've had fun tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but as we know, all good things come to an end. Do you think it's inevitable? Do you think that we're falling deep into the dark abyss of inshallah? Inshallah. I'll tell you what I don't like. I don't like oligarchy. Okay? I don't like oligarchy. I don't like big business, big corporations interfering with government. Unfortunately, that is the world that we live in. One of my favorite books of all time is Plato's Republic. And Plato's Republic talks about the ideal society and what the ideal society is. And basically, Socrates says that in the ideal society, you have like this society that's completely like walled off from the rest of the world. You got to build a wall around it. You got to have guards making sure people don't come in. That's what they're trying to do in the United States. And but in that ideal society, everybody has to have a specific job, and you can't meddle in each other's businesses. And also, there can't be artists because art mimics life and it makes people sad. So you can't do that. So that place sounds like it f***ing sucks. Okay? But he says one day there may eventually be the ideal society, or maybe it existed a long time ago, and then it will eventually decay slowly into lesser forms of government. And the first level of decay is, I believe, called timocracy, which is where they're obsessed with victory and winning wars. I think we're kind of there too. And then that decays into oligarchy. So like, oligarchy is also very much where I feel like a lot of the world is. And then he says oligarchy decays into democracy. So democracy is even worse than all of these. And then he says from there you go to tyranny. The cool thing about Trump is he took us from 5 to 1, like in the first. just like within a month. It was really, really awesome. But when it comes to capitalism versus socialism, I'll ask an honest question, okay? Who in this room identifies, like, firmly as a socialist? Okay, great. That is about 25 people in a room full of 300, okay? Now, notice this difference when I ask this question. Who here firmly identifies as capitalist? One person, okay. Okay, you're okay. You're okay. See, it's very rare that people are willing to admit this. I hate to fucking break it to you. We're all capitalist pigs, okay? We live in a fucking capitalist society, and unfortunately, we do actually consume things that are products of capitalism. Doesn't mean that you have to support the ideal of it. You have to support it to the fullest extent. However, we are living in a capitalist society, and we're also getting the pros and cons of it, whatever. I've never personally lived in a socialist government. I don't know what it's like. I've heard stories of it working. I've heard stories of it not. But I do know that the capitalist system that we live in currently, with the emphasis on oligarchy, billionaires interfering with our government, and all of the horrible that comes with the product of capitalism, like exploiting the resources of other parts of the world, genocide, ethnic cleansing, land theft. For all that reason, this particular form of capitalism that we have is not sustainable, and I agree with you that it is rapidly falling apart. I believe the Western Empire is crumbling. I believe that soon enough, the Great Replacement will happen. But I don't know what form of economy or what form of, society will replace it. I don't know. Depends on how you define it. Absolutely. It's all about definitions. Right. End of the day, most people are going to want some kind of private property. Like if I run up and take your sandwich, you're going to be like, that's my sandwich, Unless you preemptively cut the sandwich in two. And then now we both have a sandwich. So, yeah, how small do you want your sandwiches? I think that's the big question. How small do you want your sandwiches? So that's your homework. I want you guys to think about that. So yeah, fall of capitalism, I don't know. I guess it is happening, but I don't know if it's the fall of capitalism in general or just this particular form of capitalism that we have. I know that it is not sustainable. But I will say, keep buying tickets to my shows because those are not going to be free. You understand me? Okay? But I love the concept of socialism. I love the ideals, and I love socialists. Socialists come to my shows. They always give me a pamphlet. They're like, check it out. It's good. Read it. I'm like, trust me, I've read it before. They're like, no, this one's different. I'm like, no, they're all the same. Socialism. And I always have the conversation with my socialist friends and comrades, if you will. I always have the conversation because I like to hear what they say. And I never want to alienate anybody who has a specific point of view. So really, I treat my socialist fans the same way like I do my gay fans. Like, I let them think that I could be so they keep showing up.
There's like an acronym for it now.
Acronym for what?
For our demographic. It's MINASA, Middle Eastern, North African, South Asian.
NASA? What would you say? No, that's where we work.
Welcome to Some Happy Hour. And now here's your host, Sammy Obey.
I'm here. Yes, I am. How we doing, everybody? I am wearing a, what do you call this? A V-neck? Yeah, douchebag clothes, I don't know. So there was once a hole here, and my grandma sewed this for me.
Aww.
She sewed a little S. Those are my initials. So if anybody else knows how to sew, I want to put a strike through it so it's a dollar sign. Anybody? Anybody want to turn me into a rapper? I miss my grandma. Make some noise if you miss your grandma.
Yeah.
Thanks. I like how some people are like, yeah, I haven't seen her in a while. And some people are like, you asshole, she's been dead for 10 years. It's safe to say we all miss our grandmas for once. We're all together in this. But yeah, a lot going on this week. This last week we had Groundhog Day, right? Past Tuesday was Groundhog Day, and so was every other day this last year. And if you don't get that joke, let me explain. This past Tuesday was Groundhog Day, and so was every other day this year. And if you still don't get the joke, let me explain. This past Tuesday was Groundhog Day, and so was other 10 hours later. Everybody's logged off. One person in the Zoom in, it's Ruben. You know what I'm saying? This Groundhog Day, you know, Puxatawny Phil normally tells us how many weeks of winter are left, but because he attended a New Year's Eve party, we are now in quarantine for 18 months. That's what he said. No, he actually predicted that spring is coming in 3 weeks using global warming. So that's pretty cool. Big event this week. The government of Myanmar has been overthrown in a successful coup. Yeah, and they didn't even have to use Parler. Isn't that crazy? What a way to like rub it in the face of white supremacists. It's like, hey, immigrants actually get the job done. Should have gone with the Myanmar guys instead of the My Pillow guys. You know what I'm saying? In other news, Pete Buttigieg became the first openly LGBTQ person to be confirmed to the head of an executive department.
Yeah.
Making him the first American to be both in and out of the cabinet. In other news, Jeff Bezos is stepping down from Amazon's CEO position. Yeah, but don't worry, his replacement will be shipped out immediately. And it's expected to arrive in 2 days. Meanwhile, Bezos will be gently returned to Kohl's near you. That was for the 3 people who've done that before. Thank you so much. Right now, aware of your power, you can return Amazon stuff at Kohl's. They're everywhere. This week in Hollywood, an influencer was charged for turning the Hollywood sign into saying Holly boob. Seriously, finally someone in LA arrested for a botched boob job. Am I right? A Florida attorney was disbarred this week for using his attorney power to visit women in jail and recording sexual encounters with them. Disgusting. Yeah. In other news, he's been hired for Trump's defense team. He is ready. Trump joke, still going to be hot till 2023, baby. I'm telling you. This is a big story that seemed to miss the mainstream. In hip hop news, Lil Uzi Vert, that's a rapper for those of you who are over 20. Rapper Lil Uzi Vert got a $24 million diamond forehead piercing.
What?
The last time a head piercing cost us that much was the JFK assassination. I can make that joke. My mom was in Dallas. She's the suspect. In LA this week, a man entered a Pasadena Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles and was denied service because he was not wearing a mask. So what does he do? He goes back to his car and he comes back with a gun and robs the place. Still with no mask. Now the CDC has to change its guidelines about how to rob places too. Please cover your whole face, ideally ski mask. That's what the voucher says. But no, fortunately, he did say 6 feet away from the cashier, so it's all good. This weekend, the Super Bowl is on. Also, the weekend is on the Super Bowl. It's a very special Super Bowl because we'll be hearing the music "I Can't Feel My Face" while we watch a football player get a concussion. It'll be very fitting. This year's Super Bowl will be the Chiefs versus the Buccaneers. The last time those two met on the field was in 1492. Am I right? 1492.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. All right.
Yeah.
You're up for the tech. That's pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
Oh, you got me. You got me, partner. Oh.
Is that a cowboy?
Yeah, I reckon so, but not for much longer. See,
You guys seeing this? Horseback Perkins, are you seeing this in the gallery?
I'm headed for my last sunset. Your jokes are weird.
Sir, are you? Oh my God, he's dying.
Yeah. Well, I got to tell you, Sammy, please tell Luenda where I buried the gold.
Wait, did you say gold?
Gold. I buried.
Dying. Okay, well that was very weird. So, anyways, if you're attending our show, you know, if you're just a cowboy. Oh my God.
Sammy.
Yeah.
The gold. I see a field. Little doggies running everywhere.
Sir, these were just air guns. It was part of a bit. That's all. I didn't.
I'm very hit. The gold. There's a hanging tree by the Rio Grande.
That's really far from here. I honestly, I haven't been driving lately.
You gotta tell Luenda, Sammy.
I don't know Luenda, and I don't see a screen name on here that even starts with an
She's
L.
got skin soft as porcelain and nipples like bullets.
That's kind of an archaic reference. I honestly can't relate to that at all. Oh my God, he's dead. He's dead. Oh shit. Can somebody know first aid? Anybody know like Zoom first aid or something? Like Zoom mouth to mouth? Oh my God, he's back. He's back.
Sammy!
Yeah.
Gold. You gotta find the gold.
Where's the gold?
I buried it.
Okay. Okay, where do we find the gold?
It's here, Sammy. It's always been here.
Okay, this is bullshit. Can somebody mute him? Can somebody just all right. Well, I guess this is the right time to say mute your cell phones and be in a quiet place, please. Ideally not the Wild Wild West. But while we're at it, give it up for Horseback Perkins for riding out to the show all the way from the Rio Grande. And just remember, we don't need your donations because the gold is right here. He said it. Right? So just keep that in mind. Are you guys ready to have a good show tonight? Okay. I'm really excited to bring on our guest. She's a good friend of mine. You've seen her on FX's Snowfall, on Dear White People, on Netflix, and How to Get Away with Murder on ABC. Let's give it up for our dearest friend, Fizza Dosani!
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was muted and had my video off, but I'm back.
Welcome back.
I have a foot massage.
You have a foot massage appointment right now?
You're muted again.
Oh, she's muted. Let's unmute her.
Okay, I'm back. Can you guys hear me?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I have a little electronic massage thing, and I just have it under the desk, and I'm chilling.
Fizz is so good at time management. She was like, I have a show at 6:30, but I also have a foot appointment. How do I do both at the same time?
I figured it out, and it's a success.
Yeah, well, you look super chill. You look like you're having more fun than all of us.
I mean, I'm having fun. I can't speak for anyone else.
Everybody, if you can, get somebody who's in your house or apartment who's not going to watch the show tonight to rub your feet so we can all get on Fizz's level.
Get on my level. Live your best life. That's all I'm saying.
I'm going to do my best right now. I'm going to use my left foot to rub my right, and then they're going to switch off. That's what I'm going to do. Fizza, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you so much for having me.
How many shows did you have to cancel to do this one?
All of them. I can't. You think I count them? I can't count them. I do. I'm doing Clubhouse now. You're a Droid user, right? I don't want to put you.
Yeah, I am. You can't. So you can't use Clubhouse on the iPhone, or you can only use it on the iPhone. Is that the case?
At the moment.
Okay. Yeah, because my cousin texted me. He's like, "Hey man, you got to get on Clubhouse," and I was like, "Okay, I'll check it out." He's like, "Do you have an iPhone?" And I was like, "No," and then he stopped responding.
He cut you off, man. I mean, I'm more open-minded, so if I see a green text bubble, I'll still engage. But some people, yeah, they need a blue text bubble.
Right, but you
iPhone users no, Android users are feeling left out as usual.
Well, I finally just updated my Android software, and we can like finally see when people read our messages or not. So we're now at least kind of on the same playing field.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome to 2019, motherfuckers. That's right. So Fizza, you're from Florida. Do you want to apologize to all of us now or later? Or...
You know what? It's not an excuse, Sammy. It's an explanation. I'm from Florida. It's whatever I do. It's what I do. I'm just hoping not to get arrested or reported or deported tonight. So, I'm just doing the best I can.
Is your family still in Florida?
Yeah, most of them. Or actually all of my nuclear family's in Florida again.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And do you go visit them for anything?
I mean, like reluctantly. More out of I love my parents and I love my so it's like, all right, I'm gonna bite the bullet and
yeah, I feel that. I reluctantly love my parents as well too. My mom's like, "You want to give me a hug?" I'm like, "Okay, fine."
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no! This is your show. I'm just I'm getting ambushed by cowboys. Honestly, nobody respects me here.
Yeah, I think there's a support group for that somewhere. There's a lot of support out there now.
It's called Parler, but it's gone off of Apple now, so I can't. It's the cowboy server. So Fizza, you have a very unique name if you're from Florida, especially.
Yeah.
So Fizza, it's pronounced Fizza, but often people say Pfizer, like the vaccine, Pfizer.
Pfizer, Fiza. I get Fiza a lot. It's not Fiza. It's actually if people in Florida, people would think my name is a nickname because it's unusual. Like they wouldn't. It's weird that they wouldn't assume it was an ethnic name, but maybe because it sounds like the RZA or the Jizza. I'm not in the Wu-Tang Clan. I'm not in the Wu-Tang Clan. I just need to establish that up front. Please don't ask me. Everyone always asks me that when I correct the pronunciation. I'm and it's spelt weird too. My name is spelled. It's not spelled F-Z-A. It's spelled F-I-Z-A-A. There's 2 A's, but it's not pronounced Fizza. It's just pronounced Fizza. One of the A's is silent. I don't know which one. Maybe they take turns,
Yeah, that's what I like about your name. And this is true of a lot of brown people names, Middle Eastern, Indian, Pakistani. It's like the Z in your name carries a lot of weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the A's are just they're really small A's. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, why my mom added the extra A was because when I was born, I think the doctor called me Fiza because then they originally had it spelled F-I-Z-A. So she thought the extra A would maybe throw off the heavy. I don't know. People just call me Fiza now. So.
Yeah, you're the vaccine. That's good. I can say, I got Pfizer. Yeah, who'd you have on the show? We had a Pfizer. So growing up in Florida, as Fizza Dosani, did you know other people of your ethnicity growing up in Florida?
Not a whole lot. There was a South Asian community, but I grew up in Lee County, as in General E. Lee of the Confederacy.
Oh, wow.
So, it was very segregated. It was there were a lot of white and black people, but it was very segregated. And there was I knew a couple people, but not a ton. And I wasn't really close because there really wasn't enough options. So
you grew up Muslim, right?
Yeah, I was raised Muslim, but I don't practice organized religion.
Did you do Hajj?
I did. Oh my God.
For those who don't know, can you explain what Hajj is?
Yeah. So Hajj is it's basically the Islamic pilgrimage to Mecca and Saudi Arabia. It's one of the pillars of Islam. So once in a lifetime, a Muslim, I guess a goal is to go and do this. And it was, my parents wanted to go and they convinced me somehow. You know, I didn't know what I was getting into when I came in, like, because when you get there, women have to cover everything, like we're second class citizens, essentially. Like, not even trying to throw shade, that's just a fact in that country. I had to cover my hair, I had to cover everything. And like, they're really good at it, but like it's 110 degrees. I'm not used to it. And I have a lot of baby hair. I'm trying to show you, but I combed it back, but I have a lot of baby hair. So when I was sweating, it was falling out from under my hijab. And like everyone was looking at me like I was about to have a nip slip on my forehead. Like I was walking around with forehead titty. And like, I don't know, it's crazy. I don't, just, I don't have time to explain why, but just believe women like we started doing recently. But all the men were wearing togas with no underwear. I swear to God. It was awesome. I've never seen like that when I went to Mecca and Saudi Arabia, and I've been to an orgy by accident.
That's crazy. No disrespect to Islam, but so much dick out there, so much dick.
Have you been, or have your parents been?
No, my parents aren't Muslim. When the Muslims in my family are like, I have uncles and cousins, and it's like mixed, like Christian, Muslim. My parents, they're like Buddhist for some reason. I don't know how that one happened, but
oh, you got lucky.
Yeah, I guess you could say. I mean, but then growing up, I had no structure, and that's why I'm like now host Zoom talk shows. So
Well, I had too much structure, and now I'm in therapy for 8 years, twice a week.
Yeah, but you're getting a foot massage while doing your job. I mean, that's pretty boss right there.
But it comes out of a place of necessity because I'm just trying to cope.
Right.
that was I think that was just, I think with tragedy we need time. So yeah, I know that sounded more sad than I intended.
No, this show is called the So Sad Hour. I don't know if you heard, we changed our name. As soon as that cowboy died on our screen, I mean, God, like, what do you, a JFK joke, a dying cowboy, and now we're talking about the realities of, being in a religion. It's tough, So, but you took your look and, a lot of the struggle you've been through being an ethnic female comedian in Hollywood to create a certain franchise that is based on something that you went through a lot. And it also happens with, male ethnic comedians as well. But the way that you branded it was so genius. It's called facial recognition comedy. Can you explain a little bit more to the people here who haven't checked it out yet?
Yeah, I'd love to. I'll start by saying that Sammy has hosted some of our shows there. So, yeah, it was really fun to work with you. But facial recognition comedy it started out like people would get us confused. There were like a handful of brown or South Asian comics and female identifying comics in the comedy community. And we were never, like at the time, we were never booked on the same show because of, tokenism. And also people would confuse us with each other because of like tokenism. So I got really, really triggered one night and I created like a facial recognition guide and like had all of our faces on there. And it was like, reference this before you address any of us. Cause people would like have full conversations and then be like, okay, cool to see you blank and be saying a whole other, I've been brought on the stage with someone else's name, even though I was booked in the it's like, so it's sort of like caught on like, and I guess it struck a nerve. And people were like, well, why don't you all should be on a show. And like, no one would ever book us together in the past. So it started as a stand-up show and it turned into a comedy tour. And then we had bi-coastal residencies, monthly residencies in New York and LA prior to COVID. But now we do live stream shows. And we also have a weekly podcast. I believe we have like 150 episodes, and Sammy's been on one. So yeah, that's I mean, this, I think the long and short of it is like, we're not the same person, you know, we're just, and it's to showcase the diversity within our demographic. I guess it's, you know, South Asian, Middle Eastern, North African.
Totally.
There's like an acronym for it now.
Acronym for what?
For our demographic. It's MINASA, Middle Eastern, North African, South Asian.
NASA? What would you say? No, that's where we work. That's where we work.
MINASA or Minasa.
Oh, Minasa. Minasa. Yes, I like that. What does the M stand for?
Middle Eastern.
Okay, so M and E, Middle Eastern, and then NASA, and then South Asian at the end.
Yeah.
And then what's the NA for?
North African.
So, North African.
Like Egyptian and like
Yeah, where do you work? Me, NASA. You know, I know a lot of you, you know, you listen to Fizza's story, and like, you know, I'm sure some of you like took it in and were like, damn, that's pretty serious. And I can vouch for that. When you're an artist and there's only so many people who kind of have your look, so you get pigeonholed and confused with the same group of people over and over. And it's happened to me, you know, hundreds of times in my career. Oh, you're Hassan Minhaj. Oh, you're Fahim Anwar. Oh, you're Amir K. And every time I'm like, yes, check out my website. It's really good. I got really online. But also follow my friend Sammy Obeid, because try to support but it's disheartening because you forget who you are. But fortunately, you know, people, it is true. People don't know who you are, so they accidentally book you on the show. So thank you so much for booking me on yours, because I know you thought I was Zara Ali. So
I mean, Zara's on all her shows, so really you could just show up each time and get stage time and we wouldn't know the difference. I'd be like, Zara, you let yourself go. You got to do those eyebrows and get those chin hairs. You got those horrible chin hairs.
What can I say? Aminasa. So that's awesome, Fizza. So yeah, people check that out. Facial recognition company, and also every now and then they do a night on Archaeo. We'll do that again sometime. Archaeo Network had a
oh my gosh, we love doing your show.
Yeah, my pleasure. Fizza was one of the first people who did the show for one of the first weekends. So thank you so much for braving it out. I didn't know that she was so happy because she had her feet being rubbed at the time, but I thought she was happy to be on the show. That's fine. That's fine. So let's play a game, Fizza. This game is called Snubbed. And Fizza, I understand that you are an actress and you've been acting for many years, and you've had a lot of roles in a lot of different shows. Now, we're going to examine some of those roles, and some of these characters maybe didn't get the storyline that they deserved. So we're going to watch a little clip, and then we're going to do some character analysis and really give the characters the full explanation and storyline they deserve.
This is hilarious.
Yeah. So this first one is the serious intern in How to Get Away with Murder.
Tournament style fight to the death. You'll each go head to head, facing off for your knowledge of everything CNG related until we're down to the final four.
Oh, sorry. Can we watch that one more time? It just went by so fast. It's possible.
Oh no! It's gone. It's lost. It was an ephemeral moment.
I gotta see this. I gotta see this.
Each go head to head, facing off for your knowledge of every.
Boom! Look at that. Full head shot.
So I actually have a couple. So what happened was my line is in there, but they cut the shot of me saying it. They used the line, and then they have another cutaway in there of me reacting to something that one of the lawyers said. But yeah, it's small.
What was the line?
It was I don't remember. something legal, some legal jargon. It was a bunch of legal jargon, so I had to like, decode. I had to Google everything so I knew what the fuck I was saying.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So you were making a very serious face there. What was your thought? Can we watch it one more time and just see your That's what this game is about. Is really analyzing. We're giving you the screen time that you deserve.
So I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that they booked me as serious intern because they really didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Because when I did the audition, there were like 4 different roles, and I did the audition in a crazy way. I basically did each character in the same read, or so I switched between. So I looked like I had like a dissociative personality disorder, but I guess something stuck, and they're just like, all right, she's Indian, she's brown, she'll be the serious one. So I think I was stereotyped in that way, but
Let's go head to head, facing off of your knowledge of every.
You need to go to the other clip where I'm actually like
Well, we apparently didn't even know that was you, but look at that. But look at the face though for a second there. You are a little judgmental of that guy. What were you thinking? Like I deserve his role?
Yeah, because I was, but I'll be honest, like I actually forgot my line because it was my first co-star. This was actually my first co-star role I've ever booked. So I was like completely like, hadn't been on a TV set in that capacity.
Well, that's huge. That's more co-stars than I've ever booked, Fizza. So congratulations. So okay, so that was Serious Intern. The next one, you were in Netflix's Dear White People, right?
Oh yeah, this one's a long 20 seconds.
Your role was culinary student.
Yeah, they didn't start giving me names. I didn't give. That was wait, hold on. Here we go. This one's fun.
Madame.
Kumamoto oyster with passion fruit ice and
You just.
Whoa.
Thank you. I used to throw this stuff away until students.
Kumamoto oyster with passion fruit ice and
Okay.
vinaigrette.
Stop. Well, where is a Kumamoto oyster from?
I used to throw this stuff away.
Well, I'm not actually a chef, so I just read the lines.
You didn't even look it up. You didn't want to know where Kumamoto.
I did. This is a few years ago, some of these clips. So it's like, but yeah, I mean, I think I did. I mean, like, you don't want to go on set and be that person with like the one line that forgets the line, because I've been that person. And yeah, so I know I did like, I don't remember though, honestly, but you know what, that character had, like, there was something there. There was some personality in that character. Like,
there was confidence. You believed in that Kumamoto oyster. Can we see it one more time?
The dude asking for the Kumamoto oyster, like, I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was with his plan. He was trying to take her out, and I was like, you know what? I'll hook you up. Come to culinary part of the school. I'll give you some gourmet shit that I made, and you're gonna impress this girl, and maybe you guys will, you know, get together and break up in a tragic, awful, painful way a couple months later because of emotional availability. I don't know.
You could say you literally were the reason that everything happened in this whole episode.
Yes. Thank you for seeing that. Thank you for seeing that.
That's what this whole snub game is about. It's going depth into these characters that didn't get the credit they deserve. Play it one more time.
Kumamoto oyster with passion fruit ice and Szechuan vinaigrette.
You gave him the eye. You gave him the eye like, boom, we're in on this. You see that? That is.
Wait, there's a nod too. There's going to be a little nod. Oh, you these are choices, people. These are choices. You don't just read a line. You got to live in the moment.
She likes it. She likes it. Where was the nod? Did we mention it?
Thank you.
Oh, boom! Look at that! Damn! That is acting. And look at that smile. Look at that smile. She's like, yeah, you like that oyster, don't you? Kumamoto, motherfucker.
It's funny because, like, for these roles, they give like a trailer because I guess SAG is like, you know, co-stars get. So it's it's trippy because it's like you get a trailer, there's all this stuff, and then you go and like do your line, which can take like, you know, shooting a scene getting all the coverage can take a long time.
Now,
But
were all those other culinary people in the background, were they like jealous that you got the line?
I mean, probably.
All right, we have one more. Are y'all familiar with the Childish Gambino?
Yeah. Oh my God, that's a blast from the past.
He had an amazing music video called Sober, and guess who played worker number one? It's a Dosani. Boom! Boom!
I've never seen it that close.
Can we do we have like a telescope function? Can we see? I want to see what was on the menu also. Is that possible?
So this is actually maybe a Zanku chicken you've been to. This is the one. It's in Hollywood.
What? Yes, on Sunset?
Yeah, Hollywood on Sunset.
Yeah. The Laugh Factory. Hell yeah, I've been to that Zanku. Dude,
No, not that Zanku. Further east. So there's another Zanku. It might be in
I've been to
Hollywood.
all-
or something.
yes, the one like past like near Vermont kind
Yeah.
of. Yes, that's the one I like to go to. Oh my God, I sat at that table right there.
It was an overnight shoot actually. So they I guess the restaurant was closed and we just shot overnight.
Did you get some Zanku? Did they take some Zanku?
Yeah, we had some I think we ate Zanku. I think that's probably, or maybe they had. I don't remember. That's the night. Like I got like some crazy news and was like trying to put out a fire, like in between like the takes.
Did Childish Gambino, did he come up to you after and he's like, listen, we don't have a budget for this, but we do give you free Zanku chicken?
Yeah, he was really sweet when yeah, I mean, I have nothing but nice things to say about him and you know, he didn't have the budget, but he fed us. I can't complain.
What year was this?
It's hard to tell because it's so far zoomed out. Usually, like I can tell by like what my hair looks like, in length. But yeah, so my hair is pretty long, like, and that it's like here, it's like a little bit past the shoulders. So
Yeah, the year that you wore the Zanku chicken hat, does that ring a bell or?
maybe 2016. When did the song come out? Because it was I think it was just whenever that
Jack,
song.
somebody tell us that. I honestly, I will say the last time I've been to that Zanku chicken was in 2016. So I may have been in there hours before you shot that. Pretty enthralled. And I went back and I ordered garlic sauce, more garlic sauce at that exact same spot that you're in. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. These are the Holly boob tails, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know. The garlic sauce is clutch.
So clutch, right? 2015. Okay, 2015. There it is, Fizza. So any advice to aspiring actors like myself on how to book these roles?
Kiss a lot of ass. No, I'm just no, it's through, I'd say like I have an agent, so that's how I sort of got into the door for casting. So it's like I did stand up first. Acting is something that came later, and then I had to take acting classes because I was like, shit, I got to learn how to act because it is very much a different skill set. But I'd say like, you know, once you get in the door and you are like, if you're up for a co-star, those small roles are sometimes the hardest to book because you have to bring a lot to it. Like you have to add those moments in there that are not necessarily written in there because your function in the scene is to serve the scene, the story, you know, not to be the center of the scene. It's like very like supporting. So just add something, bring something to the table, and stand out a little in the audition.
A little, but not a lot, is what you're saying. Because if
It
you
depends.
try to make too much of a big scene, it's like you're trying to steal the show.
Yeah. If you look, yeah, exactly. exactly.
That's awesome. I've gone out for like hundreds of those things. I've never booked a single one. So
It's so crazy how like competitive it is for like those little things. Like I would have never known that like before I was in the industry. Like they're really like people really have to work and pay their dues, and like just to even get to that, it took years to even get to a point to do co-star roles.
Right.
And it's like, you know, something that like I'd see on TV and be like, oh, whatever, like that's, you know, but that's like something that casting directors will actually go out and audition people for and try to find the right fit. Like people are like a lot of like network shows, film or I pulled a muscle. They're very like detail oriented. So, you know, they really do, like the casting directors take even like co-star bookings pretty seriously in terms of like considering talent.
right. Well,
But
you
it's
worked
like-
way up. Yeah. You
What was
worked your way
that?
up. Now you booked a co-star, and you know I know you're doing a bunch of other things, and now you're getting a foot massage on a show which you can put on your IMDb as lead role. So happy hour. Fizza, thank you so much for joining us and talking shop. This has been so much fun. Where can people find you? What's coming up? What can we check out your stuff?
Oh my goodness. So there's a lot coming up. I just joined Clubhouse. So if anyone's on there, I've been on it constantly. So if you want to like shoot the shit, please look me up on there and jump in a room. I'm at Fizza Dasani on all platforms. Instagram is the best place to like hit me up, and I'm gonna put that in the chat. So yeah, stay in touch. We have a facial recognition comedy show coming up the last Friday of this month at 7 p.m. PST, 10 p.m. EST. It's a live stream show. Those tickets are only $5. So, and all the proceeds go to the artist performing. So that's again February 26th, 7 p.m. And those details will be available shortly. But you can also follow Facial Recognition Comedy on all the platforms. Just it's Facial Recognition Comedy. And also one last thing is I have my own late night show, live stream late night show this month, February 19th, at the Nowhere Comedy Club, which is a live stream platform like KO Comedy Club.
Yeah.
Both of you guys are excellent, by the way. I respect what you've done for the art, the art. Honestly, you're one of the trailblazers, the pioneers. In Zoom comedy.
That's why the cowboy showed up here. I guess he got an
Yeah. So yeah, February 19th, I'm hosting my own late night show, 7 p.m. Tickets are only $5, I think, and like that would be really cool too to see people at if you're around. But yeah, I think. Oh, and I have a weekly podcast called Facial Recognition Comedy. That's a lot of stuff. Just click the link there. That's easier.
Click the link. It'll be, well, yeah, it's right there. It has all the information. We'll be posting this on YouTube with all that info as well. Everybody, give it up for Fizza Dasani for joining us tonight.
Thank
you. Feel amazing right now. So thank you so much. We are now down to our musical guests. You guys ready for some music? Come on, you ready for some music? Let me hear some musical notes in the chat now. This artist is an old friend of mine. You've seen him on Showtime, Hulu. Everybody give it up for our friend, Mr. Eric Schwartz.
Wow. Thanks for having me. Sammy Obeid. That was a great interview with Fizza. She is amazing. I've known her since before she was a comedian, and I love her. I'm so glad to be on the show with her. So everybody, let's hear it for Fizza for sure.
Yeah.
Fizza.
I know, she totally reminded me to check my forehead titty for baby hairs.
Oh shit! I like took all my lighting and stuff down when I was done. But yeah, so I've known Eric for years. I met him when I just moved to LA before I started doing comedy here, and I had a blonde mullet. So I'm just glad he was nice to me.
Oh, I love your style. That's one thing I always say to you is your style is the best, right?
Thanks, man. I appreciate you. I do. It's so good to see you tonight.
You too. We
Crazy.
could
I didn't even know
probably
you
call each
guys.
other, like off the Zoom and you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, we'll kick it. All right, cool. Okay, Sammy. Last time you had me on the show, I failed you. I tried to do my song. I tried to do my song about the stimulus check. Who's gotten their stimulus check so far? That's not many of you. That's not many. Okay, so see, people are waiting for it. So I made an anthem called "Give Me My Stimmy."
Yeah.
And when I tried to perform it on Sammy's show, and I had just written it that day, and I didn't know the words, and I couldn't do it. I had like 4 or 5 times and I couldn't get it. So what did I do? I wrote a second version, and I'm about to do it for you guys tonight. Are you guys? Give me my stimmy. Give me my stimmy. Y'all taking your time. Give me my stimmy. Give me my stimmy. Aye. Give me my stimmy. Oh, I lost a year of my life. Are you late with the stimmy? When I dropped part 1, got my stimmy the next day. Didn't hesitate to spend it cause I got mad bills to pay. Every last cent went to go and pay my rent. Not for the whole place, just for the room I'm in. Another committee gonna give another stimmy and increase the money all the way up to 2 G's. But I'm gonna need you to find $780 more in it for me. If I'm late with my tax, y'all charge me the max, cause that is a rule that's written. So why do you laugh when I ask for a bet? Give me my stimmy with interest, give me my stimmy. I bet you won't go broke. Give me my stimmy. Give me my stimmy. Aye. Give me my stimmy. Ha! It's gonna go right back to you anyway when I pay my taxes. So let me hold my for a little bit. Come on, government. You're still coming out ahead. That's Give Me My Stimmy Part 2, y'all.
Yes.
Damn.
All right, Kara was there the last time, and she said, "You're gonna do Give Me My Stimmy tonight?" I got you, Kara. Kara, did I deliver more than you expected?
Yes, you did.
I'm about to go 2 extra miles, Kara, because you know what's coming up. Everybody knows what's coming up in like a week or so. Valentine's Day. May or may not have a Valentine's Day, but you know what we all have within us? That deal breaker. That one thing that if somebody does it, you're like, they're out of my life. And for me, it's when I was dating this girl and she said, "What are we going to do for Valentine's?" I'm like, "You're over 17 years old. You should not have to say Valentine's anymore." I mean, she was way over 17. I'm not saying I'm going there. I'm saying you cannot be allowed to say it after you're 17 years old. That's when if you're 18, you have to learn how to say it correctly, Valentine's. So that's what inspired this song, and it's called Valentine's. Hit it. You're so fine, but this is where I draw the line. Don't you know there is no time to be your Valentine? Girl, you gotta say it right. You are a perfect 10. You're a 10. No longer pretend. But I just can't use an M for N when you say Valentine. Somebody call the grammar police. She's committed a crime. There's no such thing as a Valentine. I love you, girl. I don't mean to scold you. Just saying what everyone's thinking but never told you. You do it all the time and I never say jack. But this one's the straw that broke the camel's back. Like when you asked to cook me breakfast, I just let it slide, cause I believe in you inside. But when you said you studied in the library, oh no, I thought it was a pie, like blueberry or cherry. I know you got a big heart. You got all the right features. teachers, but I can't bring you home to my parents. Girl, they're both teachers. You are a dime. You're a dime. Grammar is my life. The grammar is my life. With a bump and grind. Grandma really lights my fire. Go from wimp to I go from whip to pimp. Cupid's arrow has gone limp. That noodle stick. Say Valentine. Girl, you got me feeling so out. You want to get out of your clothes, but see, let's just say supposedly. You didn't say supposedly. There's no I in team. There's no R in wash. Here's an idea, my dear. Park those R's in the garage. You say you want a picture when we go on a date. Do you mean a baseball player or a thing of lemonade? You say you're getting silicone implants. Beautiful, because that would mean your boobs will become supercomputers, girl. They'd be voluptuous, not voluptuous. If I dump the hard drive on them, is that too presumptuous? And please don't say chipotle, because it's chipotle. It rhymes like the corn with mayonnaise. Elote special. Why must you express those? Extra X's explaining, especially espresso. So if you get those Rosetta Stones, call me. Will I pick up the phone? Probably. This is a catastrophe, but girl, it doesn't have to be. There's also missing an apostrophe when you spell Valentine's, and there's apostrophe with apostrophe U-R-O-R apostrophe R-E, girl. So bright, come the apple of my eye. Me one time, Valentine.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day Grammargram. And that's my 2 songs. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, give it up for Eric Schwartz, everybody. That was amazing.
Music videos for both of those songs, and you can find them. Look up Valentine and Give Me My Stimmy. I have part 1 and part 2. So
amazing. Look those up on your socials, on your YouTube.
yeah, YouTube. I think but all my socials probably should have them. Yeah.
Yeah, New Year's Eve we had Eric, and the Stimmy song was fresh. It was he just came out.
I had just that day written it, and I'm like, I'm doing it. I don't care. New year, new me. And then that new me was not the one I wanted it to be.
I thought it was great. We did it 3 times. I liked it. But you added verses this time. That was amazing. That was beautiful. Yeah.
I'm feeling good. Thanks for having me on.
It's just like the Stimmy. They're gonna come eventually. You know what I mean?
It's dumb. It honestly, guys, if you write a song that day, don't try to perform it that night without. Especially if it's that fast. I mean, some of the funniest parts of my songs is when I'm trying to record them. Those fast raps. I'll be like, and the committee gonna be damn it. That's like I have recordings of me swearing up a storm because I can't get it's hard, to get that.
Oh yeah. You nailed it tonight. It was like super fast, man. That was beautiful.
Since New Year's.
Yeah.
So.
And the Valentine's Day song, that was perfect. You wrote that one in the new year?
No, I wrote that one a few years ago. That's a classic one.
Awesome. You can check out more of Eric's work on his Instagram. We'll throw it in the chat. And Instagram, YouTube, all the places. Where else can we find you?
Not in any comedy clubs yet, but this is what I want to announce to you guys. All right, I'm just gonna say it, and I'm afraid to say it, and that's probably good because it get me out of my comfort zone. In March, I'm releasing 1 song every day, 30 songs in 30 days. Audio.
Whoa.
Let's go.
Wow.
But I need you guys to support it, because if I release 30 songs and they all have 30 views, I'm gonna be pissed.
No, we'll each watch it 30 times. So you got 1,000 already there.
All right, thank you. We got more than 30 people here. I'm done. I'm good.
All right, you heard it. 30 days, 30 songs. There better be one about Cesar Chavez Day or you're fucked up.
I'll take that note. I'll take that note.
One more hand for Eric Schwartz, everybody. Come on, let him hear it. That was amazing. That was amazing. Thank you so much for dropping by. And also, I had no idea that you and Fizza knew each other. That's a great booking on my part. So,
For sure. Oh, guys, by the way, Sammy, what Fizza said about Sammy is true. He given us an outlet, you know, and it's a really great outlet. I've done other shows, and this is the vibe of it because of you people, the people that he's attracted is really cool. So thank you guys for being at Sammy's show.
It really is the KO family. You make comedians want to come back. We've never even done that in relationships. So thank you so much for doing that. And one more hand for Eric Schwartz and Fizza Dosani and the cowboy that died so that we could have a good time tonight. Thank you so much for joining the So Happy Hour. We will be dark next week. Just we can take a week off and we'll be back the following week. So thank you so much. Give it up for yourselves and have a happy night. Yeah!
Woo!
Yeah, Timmy. Yeah, Timmy. What? What's wrong with us?